Why are you here today?
It's the World Transformed. It is a festival of politics, culture, art, music, all the amazing things that make life worth living. And I've been coming for more years than I can remember. I usually host a pub quiz where we all break out into karaoke. And unfortunately, it's not happening this year, but I've been part of a panel today and I will be on a panel tomorrow morning as well. Just love supporting it. It's amazing.
What motivated you to become involved in politics and socialism and all the causes you stand up for today?
I was really angry. I went to university in 2012, and just before that, the coalition government tripled tuition fees. Before that, they had scrapped the education maintenance allowance, EMA, and they continuously attacked young people like me and the people that I grew up with. So I was really angry. I saw politicians who went to university for free, who had maintenance grants, who stole that from me and subsequent generations. When I went into Parliament as an MP, I went with £50,000 of student debt. And so the generation that I come from understands being saddled with student debt, the social contract breaking, the contract that if you just get good grades, if you just go to university, if you just get a good degree, it's all sorted for you. You'll have a great job, you'll be able to own your own house. Absolute lies. That is not the reality most people encounter when they graduate. Instead, it's tens of thousands of pounds of student debt. It's giving half of your income to a landlord because you're renting. It's jobs that don't cover the bills and a future of very little hope. And so I was a very angry young person. But I also went to the occupied West Bank when I was 18. It was during my freshers week, so some people are having a great time. I also had a very important educational experience. I went on a delegation with Labour councillors and activists, and I recognised the privilege of the passport I hold, which is purely by chance, by luck, it is an accident of birth. But that allowed me to go through checkpoints which Palestinians were humiliated in. I visited a military court. I saw children being trialled under military law because it's apartheid for throwing stones. I went to Hebron. I saw Jewish-only roads. I saw Palestinians kicked out of their homes, dispossessed, land theft. And my politics understood at that point that it has to be an internationalist politics, understanding that our lives are inextricably linked to people across the world, and what our governments do here affects people millions of miles away. And I think that has been so clearly demonstrated by the arms we have sold to a genocidal apartheid state. So when people say these issues don't affect us, they do. We have a government that has literally sold a record number of arms to a state on trial for genocide in the highest court in the world, and continues to do so.
This leads me directly to my next question and last one. What would you say to the University of Manchester board that refuses to cut ties with the University of Tel Aviv?
Shame on you. You are doing a disservice to the students that come to your university, to the staff that work at your university, to the people that keep your university going, and to the city that your university is in. You are on the wrong side of history, and in years to come, you will be ashamed of the role that you have played in this moment, because when we're young and we study the Holocaust and we study genocide, we always think, which side would we be on if we were living in those times? We are living in those times right now, and people have to pick a side. And if you've picked the side of a genocidal apartheid state, it's universities, it's industries, it's companies that sustain that, then shame on you.
In response to these comments, a university spokesperson stated that the relationship with Tel Aviv University covers open academic research collaboration in all three of the university's faculties. As with all such partnerships, participation is entirely voluntary for their academics, reflecting their commitment to academic freedom. Researchers are free to pursue their interests within the bounds of the law. To date, the University of Manchester has conducted 3 research seed fund calls with Tel Aviv University funding 18 projects.